So this lesson we're going to be looking at column addition. Now column addition is a really useful tool and you're going to use it all the way through your GCSE Maths spec. Okay? So column addition, if you remember our last lesson we talked about place values. So place values is all about how a number will have different values depending on how it is. So if we just look at a nice simple addition, 12 plus 28, we don't need any fancy methods about that. We know that if we add the 8 to this it becomes 20, so 20 add 20 is 40. But when we start using bigger numbers, so let's say for instance 127 plus 331, we might need a little extra help. So what we do is we use something called column addition. Nice and simple, all that we do is we rewrite our numbers into a column based on their place values. These are our units, our tens, and our hundreds. Now all that we do is we add along those columns. We always start from the right, and there is history behind that and I won't go into this lesson, okay? But just take my word for it, we always start from the right. So 7 plus 1 is 8, 2 plus 3 is 5, and 1 plus 3 is 4. 458. Now we didn't have to do that in our heads because we just use that column addition. Now, when we're working with more numbers, so we'll keep those numbers the same, but this time what we're going to do is we're going to add 27 to the mix. Now if we rewrite it as we did before, 127, 331, and 27, does that look right to you? Have a look at that 2. Is that in the right column? What do you think that 2 actually represents when it's there? If you said hundreds, you would be right. Because we put that in the wrong column, our maths is going to be slightly out. We need to make sure that our numbers go in their proper place values. Okay? And that's why it was so important that we covered that lesson last. So now that we've got those in the proper position, let's add them up. 7 plus 7 is 14, add the 1 is 15. Now we can't just write 15 there, because if you write that number, 15, it's not just made out of units, we have a 10 there as well. Okay? So what we do is we write our 5 there, and we put the 1 over. We call it carrying it over to the doorstep. So now what we do is we add these numbers up. 2 plus 3 plus 2. And don't forget that 1 at the bottom as well. So 2 plus 3 is 5, 2 is 7, 1 is 8. 1 and 3 is 4. 485. The important part of this lesson is just to remember that you need to make sure that your numbers are in the proper place values. Otherwise the maths is out. I hope that this helps, and please stay tuned for more.